Okay. Our next topic will be pie graph. So we use pie graph naman in order to visualize the proportion of one category as a whole. So we use it when the number is equals to 100%. The chart contains only a few pie slices. Many slices make the angles hard to estimate. So for the pie, ginagamit natin siya, medyo kukunti lang yung magiging categories. Kasi pag sobrang dami ng categories na meron tayo for the pie chart, ay ang medyo mahirap na siyang i-visualize. But we have a technique kung paano siya gagawin. Okay? So, sorry. Okay. So for the pie chart, we have here the 2D pie, the 3D pie, and the donut. So, tuturo natin to. So, ito yung parang pinaka-basic. Okay? So, first, we have the 2D pie. So, kung ang gagawin natin, we just have to click insert and then click 2D pie. So, lalabas ulit yung ating empty chart. So, we have to right-click, select data, and then copy all our data. So, actually, no need na natin i-copy dito yung chart title. Kasi, hindi na, yung column title, sorry, kasi hindi na naman siya na appear dun sa pinaka-chart natin. Okay? So, and then click OK. So, as we can see, nag-generate na agad yung ating pie chart. So, again, save with other charts. Our main concern here is the completion of our chart elements. Okay, first chart element is our chart title. So, this one is the product sales based on color. So, as you can see, makikita natin yung different proportion ng sales natin based on colors. So, dito yung ating legend. But, mas maganda, mapakita natin yung legend natin is nandoon mismo sa ating chart. So, pwede natin delete na ang ating legend and then click natin yung chart, add data label. So, for the data label, nakita natin is yung ating value in terms of the units. Okay? So, gusto natin makita ano bang ibig sabihin nitong value na to, kung para saan siya, anong category. So, we have to add format data labels. Ano pa yung gusto nating makita pagdating kay product sa chart? So, we have here the category name. So, category name, lalabas dito para saan yung value na yun. Saan siya nagre-represent. So, we have here the black 102 units, red 75, orange 24, yellow 12, green 35, and blue 82. So, another point sa paggagawa ng ating pie chart, it is better na mauna yung pinaka mataas. Dito pa lang sa data natin, babaguhin na natin yung ating paano siya magkakasunod-sunod. Okay? So, paano siya mas madali mapagsunod? We have to select our data, click sort and filter, and then largest to smallest. So, we have to click the expand the selection. Kasi pag continue with the current selection, ang magbabago lang ng position o nung ating data is yung sinelect lang natin. So, if we expand the selection, lahat nung kasama niya sa row ay kasamang lilipat. So, click sort. Okay? So, as you can see on our data, mas makikita natin na black yung may pinakamalaking portion. Next is blue, the red, the green, the orange, and the yellow is 12. Okay? So, what if ayaw natin makita yung units? Ang gusto natin makita, it's percentage based on the overall sales natin. Okay, so ganito lang yan. We have to click our data labels, right-click, format data labels, and then baguhin natin yung label option natin. So, we have to, I want to select a percentage. Tapos tanggalin natin yung value. Okay. So, lalabas dun sa ating chart. Ang ipapakita na ng chart natin is the percentage of the contribution ng product sales natin based on color so dun sa overall sales natin. Okay? So, yan. It means, so kung papaliwanagin natin siya, based on our product sales, we have our product with black color corresponds our major sales, which has 31% based on our overall sales. Okay? So, mas madali natin siyang na-identify. So, what if marami tayong colors? For example, lagay tayo dito ng, ano pa bang wala? Gray, white, pink, maroon. Okay, damihan pa natin ng konti. Maroon, ano pa ba? Light green, light yellow, indigo, violet, orange, okay na, brown, okay, sige, okay na yan. So for example, we have here meron pa tayong ibang product na may different color. So we have, for example, the gray is 1, white 12, 5. We have pink is 8, maroon is 1, yellow 1, light green 1, indigo we have 2, violet we have 5. Okay. So again, let's start by sorting our data from largest to smallest. Expand the selection. Then, click our graph. Expand lang din natin yung ating graph natin. Okay. So, mapapansin nyo, dahil sa dami ng data na meron tayo, sa category, na meron tayo, hindi na natin mas na-visualize yung ating graph. So, ang tip sa amin, personally sa amin, is if meron tayong mga maliliit na category, maliliit lang yung value ng category, we have to provide others. Ano yung others? Others, it composes the 20% of the overall data natin. So for example, the overall data natin is 100, makikita natin dito siya, is 354. So, the 20% of our data is 70.08. So, titingnan natin dito, saan naabot yung 20% ng ating data. We have here. Okay. So, lumalabas, hindi kasi natin pwede yung 35 kasi sobrang laki na. So, lumalabas, pwede natin kunin hanggang kay orange. Okay? Kunin lang natin si orange. This one, the sum is 60. Lagyan natin si 60 as others. And then, we have to delete until orange. Then, okay. So, mas makikita natin, mas malinis yung ating chart title. But, sabi ko nga, yung 20% kasi, practice lang namin siya sa office. But, depende pa rin sa inyo. For example, balik lang natin. So, okay naman yung 24 at 12, mas makikita pa rin natin siya sa graph. Pwede namang less than 10, based sa inyo. Based sa assessment nyo, pwede nang, yung less than 10, i-address ko na lang to, which is 24. So, then, expand our graph. So, yan. So, mas makikita natin, mas malina, mas ma-visualize yung ating graph, wherein we have the black, which have meron 29% contribution for our overall sales. Okay? So, that is our basic pie graph. So, next, we have here the pie of pie. Pag sinabi namang pie of pie, show proportion of a whole, take some values from the first pie, and combine them in a second pie to make small percentage more readable or highlight the values on the second pie. if ever na hindi kayo pwedeng mag-others, kailangan pa rin makita ng mga boss nyo yung ano ba yung meron doon sa others, we can use pi of pi or pi of bar of pi. Okay. So, balik natin yung data. Yung may maliliit. So, we have here, select our graph or our chart and then click pi of pi. As we can see, ang data natin, yung ating pi, first pi, ay hanggang kay yellow lang, dun sa 12. Sorry. Pink and white. Hanggang kay white, and violet, sorry. Kay violet, and the other, dapat nagkaroon pa. Okay. And the other, so nag-generate na agad yung others dito, which is yung ating from indigo, gray, maroon, green, light green, and light yellow. Mapakita natin dito. In terms of percentage, we have 1% for the indigo, 0% for the gray. Kung 0% yan, possible meron tayong problem. Hindi kasi ayos yung label natin. So, lagawin lang natin, select the label, format data labels, and then click yung number. Sa number, mahalaga kung ano ba yung gusto nating ipakita in terms of general category natin. In terms of number lang ba? Same nung napag-aralan natin nung una na formatting. So, fraction. So, syempre, ngayon, ang gagamitin natin is the percentage. For the percentage, humihingi siya dito ng decimal places. So, ang gawin lang natin, pwede na siguro 2 decimal places. Okay? So, makikita natin, for the light gray, light green, light yellow, and the gray, we have 0.28%. And for the indigo, we have 0.56%. Okay? And then, we have here the bar of pi. So, same lang din siya na kanina. Ngayon naman, mas pinakita na natin siya na on a bar type. Yung ating maliliit na data, na value. Okay? Next, for our pie graph, we have the 3D pie. Kung gusto niyo lang naman ng medyo artehan ng konti, yung ating pie, so we can use this 3D pie. Na may, and then, kung gusto niyo siyang paltan pa ng kung paano yung itsura niya, pwede rin naman. Click niyo lang yung 3D rotation, and then, kayo nang bahala kung ano yung gustong perspective na gusto niyo. For example, so yan, makikita natin yung mga perspective or the X and Y rotation. So, the Y rotation, yan, kung gusto nyo medyo pahiga or depende sa inyo. Okay? So, that is our 3D pie. And we have here our donut. Donut, basically, hindi siya masyado ginagamit. Pero if ever na gusto nyo gamitin, pwede rin naman. So, we use donut to show proportion of a whole. Use it instead of a pie that chart when there are multiple series that relate to a larger sum. Pag meron pa tayong pwedeng i-relate doon sa ating initial na value. Okay? So, for example, we have data here. In terms of product sales, we have the red, the orange, and the yellow. But yung ating palang colors ay meron pang shade 1, shade 2, and shade 3. So itong 60, it is the sum of the sales per shade ng red for our sales. Okay? This one for the orange and then this one for the yellow. So first, what we're going to do is to create a 2D pie. Doon sa ating first nating data, which is the top product sales. Okay, so we have here, add data labels. Format natin yung data label by showing the percentage and then the category. So kung gusto nyo makita, palitan lang natin siya ng kulay na white yung text. Okay, so next will be our donut. So donut natin, ito naman yung gagamitin natin. So bakit siya yung ginagamit? So ganito. Just select the donut and then para mas ma-visualize natin yung two graph, gawin natin siyang punta tayo sa format, and then, chart format, and then, the shape fill. So, tatanggalin natin yung fill ng ating graph. Ang gagawin natin, itatapat natin si donut doon sa ating pie graph na ginawa. Wait lang natin ako. Okay. So, para mas maganda, medyo liitan lang natin yung space between doon sa donut and then doon sa ating pie graph. Okay, example, this one. So, add lang natin yung labels. Burahin natin ito labels sa baba. And then, ito naman ay tanggalin din natin yung fill niya. No fill. Shape fill, no fill. Okay. So, add lang din tayo ng data labels doon sa donut natin. Ayaw ma-add. Kasi nasa likod, sorry. Add data labels. And then, format data labels. Lagay din natin si category name. Okay. Then, tapat ulit natin siya. Okay. So, we can see here, for the red, paano siya i-analyze using donut. Okay? So, for the red one, this one, kung makikita nyo yung portion ng red, ito yon. Yung shade niya is ito. Makikita natin for the red one, mas malaki yung benta natin for the shade 1 with 25 and shade 2 with 23 units. For the orange cars or orange products, mas malaki yung shade 1 with 35, shade 2 is 17, shade 3 is 5. And for the yellow, mas malaki itong shade 1 din. So, same. So, napakita na natin kung ano yung pinakamaraming sales in terms of color and ano pa yung pwede natin ilagay, which is the shade. What shade ng color mas marami pang nabebenta. So dito mas na-identify natin, for example, makikita po natin na our top sales is the orange shade 1 kasi this one is the 35. Okay? So that is our donut chart. Okay? So that would be all.